Welcome to the Agents of the Unexplained podcast. From a haunted abandoned asylum to Sasquatch lurking in the dark woods and watching you, and all things unexplained, here are the stories from outside our realm. With your host, Bill Rigby.
Well, hello, everybody. I just want to say I'm super excited about my event. Everything's coming together on that. We got a new research thing going to be happening. The campout's going to be happening. The campout I'm talking about is September 7th through the 10th. It's a joint venture between Ohio Bigfoot Project, Agents of the Unexplained, Ohio Bigfoot researchers, and Moreau County Bigfoot enthusiasts. It's the four of us. It's not just one section. Hey, Johnny. Hey, Gwendolyn. I talked to a person today. We're going on a special research here next month, and I'm telling you, I got goosebumps. I can't say much more about it, but it's going to be awesome. I just can't wait because it's just something big. Hi, Sandy. How you doing? We're gonna with the camp out. You know, some people are saying it's just one, or yeah, it's not. It's four groups. Mike's the one that put it together, but we're all working together with it. We're gonna be doing some other stuff there too, like ghost hunts and that. I just got a message. Okay, wait a minute. I got to read this. Oh, yeah. Gwen, you deserve all the props on it. Oh, my God. That's awesome, Gwen. Proud of you. Am I allowed to read this on air, Gwen? Please let me know. I'm doing great, Sandy. This is just awesome. This is just awesome. Yeah. All right, Gwendolyn Purcell just put on that Central PA Bigfoot Encrypted Festival. A guy from a radio station reached out. Says, hey, Gwen, first and foremost, congrats on a successful event. 5,000 people. She outshined me. But that's, of course, she always outshines me. She's that brave of a person. I know how stressful events like that are to bring into the world, and you did a great job, and she did. Now, what really got me excited, though, was Got Knockers. Is there a day next week you might have a half hour for me that you can tell me all about this brand? Wait a second. Let me go back over here. Tell about this brand of yours. I have access to 1 million ways to grow your Bigfoot brand beyond radio, including digital strategy platforms, your own podcast, you name it. But I need more info. Let me know. For your information, not a sales pitch. This is just me listening and learning so I can figure if we can help out at all. Let me tell you. Gwendolyn, you deserve it. That's all I'm going to say. You deserve it. We are doing these events. Don't know what kind of stress it puts on a person, number one. Hoping it will go over good. The amount of time we put in it, the amount of money we put in it. It's one big headache. But once it comes together and it goes over good, mine went over good. Hers went over great. I had about 1,000 people at mine. She had 5,000. And it's harder at an outside event than it is an inside event. You got to count on the weather. You got to pray the weather works for you. Right now it's raining here. You know, mine next year is March 30th. You don't know if we're going to have rain, snow, high winds like we did at the last one. You know, we had the straight line winds that went through, tore up everything. People didn't leave though. And hers went off awesome. And I keep telling her I'm proud of her. And I really am. She deserves all the accolades. Even though some people try to take credit for her event, act like it's all about them. And I ain't mentioning names. But she did a great job. All the props in the world to you, Gwendolyn. You deserve it, hon. Now, at our campouts in September, it's going to be kick-ass. It's not just going to be about Bigfoot. It's about people getting together. Ghost Chick will be there. They're going to go to a couple of the haunted cemeteries. You're welcome, man. You're very welcome. You know, and it's just about socializing. Well, if you want to go out and research, you go out and research. Hey, Vance, you know, that's the thing. We're doing this so we can share information. We can learn from one another. We can get out there and check things out. You know, in April at my camp out there, we had so much activity that weekend. It was unreal. I ain't talking just where we were camping, but through the whole park. I ain't going to say that's going to happen September 7th through the 10th. You know, I can't predict that. But I can predict that we will have a good time. There ain't going to be no drama. And everyone gets along. We might find some prints. We might have some wood knocks, howls. Might even have a sighting. I don't know. It is what it is. September 7th through the 10th. Mine in the spring is the last of April. I can't reserve the area till January. Geez, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, who in the hell said that? I got to go to my phone and see who said that. It got to be Vance. Oh, let me see here. Yes, it is. All right, I got to put this up. Doug Waller, if you're still out there, please post the date of the campouts, your So Speak campouts. I meant to call you earlier today, buddy. So Speak from now on is going to do their campouts at Saltport. They're not doing every other month at Conshohocken. But yes, we might have to do that. Vance, you have to be in the bikini. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to keep this P&G rating. And Vance is going to be one of the ones from the Sasquatch Experience on my podcast tomorrow night. And I do appreciate Vance very much. He does the news segment for me. He is awesome. You know, but with this research coming up next month, I got chills on this one because this is something we've been talking about, and I got invited to go with that, and I've been talking to the other ones, and it just got me good. Yeah, what's up, buddy? It just, man, I'm all pumped up. I went and told my wife. I see that. I see that. I recognize the thing. I'd rather call you Janelle anyhow. Here, this is Scott from Three Souls Paranormal. Right here. Him and Janelle. I had a blast with them Sunday. They were the best. The whole crew. Their whole crew. We had fun. And I will throw up. I threw up the picture of all of us together. I'm standing in front of them like this here. These guys are great to be around. And type of people I like. Gary Gerhardt, I see you're watching. I tried calling you today. Don't ignore me. Things I got to say to you, brother. No, Vance, you stick around here. I'll just give you a little verbal warning. Jeez. Oh, my God. Today went from a very low to up here. And I'm telling you, oh, really? Well, you better get it to me. You better get it to me. Man, that rain's coming down pretty good right now. Thought we had enough rain already this past week. But anyhow, the camp out is 7th through the 10th of September. I'm going to be down in Brownsville at Patsy Hillman's Saturday. I'm speaking there. The following weekend, I'm going to be in Jefferson County, Pennsylvania for the Jefferson County Bigfoot Paranormal Expo. I'm not talking. I'm just vending. I will have Doug Waller's books with me. If anybody's interested, I will have my new logo shirts there. Maybe some of my old logos, if I got any left. I'm clearancing them out. Anybody want any of my older ones? I'll get the sizes that's left. I'm selling them for $10 each. And if I got to ship them, you pay shipping. But those are the next two events. And I'm working on October. September, we got the camp out, and then I'm going on that research. On October 7th, West Virginia Case Paranormal event. I will be speaking there. It'll be on your YouTube channel. All right, yeah. I'm going to have to share the link, Scott. Or is this Janelle? Or is this Scott? Yeah. Which one are you? I know we're not supposed to be gender specific anymore. Oh, now I'm going to pick on him. I picked on poor Franks unmercifully Sunday, but he deserves it. The thing is, I go to these events not just to get my name out there. I'm going out to talk, get reports. Oh my God. I give up. I give up. Oh, Jesus. I hope Janelle smacks you. But if we go to these places, yes, I'll talk about my experience and a few things. But I'm there to hear the other speakers too, get reports. You know, if I get reports out in West Virginia, they're going right to Les Odell. I'll keep a report for myself, but it's going straight to Les. That's his area. It's his event that I'll be at, and that's the way it should be. I enjoy going there because different ones exactly. And fans, believe it or not, a friend of mine, he's been in the paranormal and the cryptids and that. He took his granddaughters to Perryopolis where I spoke. And they're young, very young. The one, she's kind of into it. The other one wasn't, but she came. And they listened to Mike speak about it and how it was and the whole 9 yards. And I kept it pretty accurate, basically pretty accurate. And Dave, how you doing, buddy? They're into it now. They're into it, and that's just awesome. They're both, and it just warms my heart that they're both getting into this. Hey, Brian, how you doing, buddy? And thank you again for this weekend, Brian. It meant a lot to me. And Three Souls Paranormal saying hi to you too, brother. But Gwendolyn, more props going to her now. She is working with kids and showing them. They are just, those are our future researcher investigators and that. And we need them. It's really Janelle. He swings both ways. Oops, did I say that out loud? I hope she smacks you, though. But the thing is, if we don't get these younger ones involved now, we never will. We got to get them started. And that's what I'm working on myself. I'm trying to figure out a little game plan for this area to do that. Yes, the Gwens of the community are the ones that influence kids the most. And that's what I said when I went on. Her, Amy Boo. It's the women that don't really get a lot of recognition in this field. They really don't. Yeah. That's okay, Janelle. But we know. You got to be the breadwinner. No. He works, people. He works. Amy, with her research, Gwen with her research. But they work with kids too. How awesome is that? You know, my grandsons, they know when I'm going out on a research, I want them to, I'm just going out here to the reservoir. I want them to go with. No, they don't want to. But when I come home, they're asking me what I find. Did I see anything? Hi, Sarah. I'll see you Saturday for sure. That's the thing. You know, we got to inspire these kids. My grandson's the oldest. He's not very social. Yeah, that almost works. I think the 6-year-old will be fine with that. And what I'm working toward too is getting my grandkids out. And this summer, I really couldn't go out much. Everybody knows why, you know, because I wasn't taking care of myself like I should. So it's my own fault. But like I said, my oldest grandson ain't really social, but he is so damn smart. And he's 11 years old and as tall as me. And he'll get on a computer game, a hard one, and I'm watching it, and it's like, and he's just zipping through it like it was nothing. He figured it all out. My middle grandson, Owen, the sentimental one, I yelled at him the other day. He started crying. It broke my heart. I said, well, you shouldn't do that, so I yell at you. I'm sorry. I said, you just hurt my heart. But he is the most caring, loving one. Yes, Vance, you're right. You're 110% right. And they go back to school the 30th, I think. So next week I will get them out. We're going to go on a little nature hike. Gwendolyn, I'm the same with you on that. Because that is it right there. Even when I go out hunting, I don't give a shit if I get anything. I'm out there in nature. I'm out there in the fresh air. I'm out there enjoying it. Oh, what the hell? Oh, Brian Little, you're. Oh, he's in the go, so he doesn't understand the P&G rating. We're talking Patterson and Giblin, buddy. Oh, man. But, yeah, that's my solace, too, man. I get out there, and I feel so much better. And next year at Gwen's event, I'm coming up the day before. I'm camping out at her place. I'm going to enjoy it. We don't know what's going on. Yeah, you and Vance, human resource. I'm going to be marching. It's like this, holding on to your shoulders. Jesus. Oh, my. I see Brian got a little bit of sleep. Another event planner. He knows what it takes. Yeah, and like I said, you're right. You're right, Gwen. You're right. Oh, man. I'll probably be sitting in there with them. But Yeah, man, I really go off what I really wanted to talk about. Uh, you know, like I said earlier, and I've been posting, I'm in a media partnership. I'm getting him in with Gwen. I'm probably going to do it with Brian. Brian wants him. Um, and a few others. You know, not only am I planning this one, I'm already lining up speakers for the next one. And because I want to have those ducks in a row. I want them there. I want them so I can announce at my event, here's the list of speakers for next year. And I got couple top-notch names. By the way, Gwen, he said lock him in on that date. So he's locked in. And Gwen knows who I'm talking about because me and her discussed it earlier. And I'm excited about that. I got to lock somebody else in, and I got to get a hold of this person. I'm going to try tonight to do it because, like I said, yeah. You can post it to my page, yeah. And post it in here too, but post it on my page too, my agent's page. Definitely. On here, on my YouTube page, I don't care, do it. I share that stuff. I do. That's what you're going to find out, Janelle. Or is it Jackie? Or is it Sweetheart? There you go, folks. There's his YouTube link. Agents of the Unexplained. What do you mean, hell no? Oh, you're not a sweetheart. All right, he better have found it. Now, wait a minute. Which one is this? Steve and Janelle shares the same damn page. So they confuse me. All right. Okay. Oh, the good looking one. Good. You know, if you wasn't with him, I'd have hooked you up with a really good guy. Wait a minute, I don't know really good guys. Never mind, stick with him. Oh, Brian Lowe's probably going to yell at me for that. He's single. Oh, shoot. But yes. Yes. Every Wednesday on our podcast. It's going to be awesome. Vance does a great job on it. I asked him, and he stepped up and did it for us. And I'm so happy. Vance is awesome. And we're going to have fun tomorrow night. I got the whole crew from Sasquatch Experience on. Talk about a load of knowledge. Wow. Sean, Vance, Matt, Henry, Baker. Wow. It's just going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to it big time. These guys, I love them all. They're awesome. They're very in tune to everything. I really appreciate these guys because they kind of took me in under their wings too, and I appreciate it more than anything. And they all became like brothers. I'll tell you that. And I got nothing but respect for that crew. Um, I lost respect for someone today for some of the stuff they pulled, and it's not no one on here right now. And well, I lost a lot of respect, and I won't have nothing else to do with this person. Gwen, you know who I'm talking about. I'm glad. I'm glad. You know, you guys are really good. You guys put on a good presentation. Yes, he is. Henry, oh my God, Henry Mays, right there. Boom. That says it all about Henry. Right there. Yeah. And Vance, you got a wealth of knowledge too. So don't say you don't, because you do. Sean Baker, Matt, I'm very, very happy with the whole deal there. And I couldn't be happier when Sean said everyone's going to be on. And it's like, yes. And, you know, the person that canceled kind of upset me a little bit, but I understood. And I go to Vance about saying it. Cool. Thank you. I need all the subscribers I can get. Everyone, subscribe to Agents of the Unexplained YouTube channel so we can get moved up in the ratings. That'd be nice. I think I've got like 105, 106 subscribers. I got 1,000 members on my Facebook page. Actually, I got more followers, and I'm not lying. I made a joke about this on my regular page. I got more followers than I do got friends. Okay. I guess a lot of them just don't like me, but they want to know what I'm doing. Yeah, you do. You do. And this research thing we're going on. I don't have no stories. I got facts. No, you're right. Everyone's stories, some are similar, but some are so different. And we went through this. I can't remember who all was in on this conversation about taking someone's report. You know, it might sound way out there, but you gotta pay attention and you gotta show interest in it. Then you gotta research it. Some people just blow them off. You don't do that. You don't do that. I hate that. I hate that more than anything. I had a person come up to me yesterday telling me about, actually I got the report sitting right there, right over here. So he messaged me on Facebook, and he was there, and he's telling me about it. I said, I got to step up here, but make sure you come back to the table after I'm done speaking and fill out the report. Well, when I went up to speak, they switched me and Jim Creechball while I'm around, because Jim wasn't feeling well and was going to leave. So he could speak before me. And that was fine. I didn't care. I come back down to the table. Well, see how great you are. Thank you. Thank you very much. Brian Seach in filling out the report. So now I got a copy for me, for Brian, for Fred. You know, so that worked out great. You know, and that's how us guys work together. You know, we help each other, and that's what this community should do. Some of it don't. Some of it just think they're better than the rest of us. As far as I'm concerned, they still end up the same way the rest of all of us will, dead. Ain't gonna live forever, so he ain't that much better than me. And I got a sour spot with the ones that think that, but that's how it goes. You got it in every field. Oh, really? Oh my God. Oh my God. I can only imagine, Vance. I had a conversation with a lady, a few years older than me, back in 1962, between Mercer, PA and Greenville, PA. Steve, you know where Greenville, PA is? A Bigfoot crossed the road in front of her and her cousins. They were coming home back from skating. I don't know if it was ice skating or roller skating, but they were coming back from skating, and it was the end of February. So that predates P&G. And that just blew my mind when I got that report. It actually blew my mind because shortly after I had my sighting at Salt Fork, and I posted on a local group about, I know I'm going to get harassed, but I'm a paranormal encrypted investigator researcher. I research Bigfoot, Dogman, ghosts, aliens. I says, but please, don't try to ridicule me because I got thick skin anyhow. It ain't going to bother me. But there's people that are afraid to talk. They can private message me. And that lady private messaged me. Several people private messaged me about ghosts. And that. And on that page, you had some people really getting ignorant. And the lady that runs that page booted them instantly. And she put on there, we do not put up with that. I believe in ghosts. I'm not a firm believer in Bigfoot, but people have seen them. So who am I to say? She said, so I do not put up with the ridicule. I don't put up with none of that. And she booted the person right away. There was 5 of them. And I appreciated that. And more people would do stuff like that to protect the ones that are sharing their encounters, their experiences. It'd be better for us out here. And people won't be as scared to share. Fear of ridicule is a big thing. Even though Bigfoot's mainstream, people are still kind of hesitant to talk about it. And that's a shame because of the mentality of some of the people. And the mentality of some of the so-called experts, which we don't have any, it just kicks my butt, and that's where I'm going to regress a little bit on this conversation and go back to getting the kids involved, getting them to understand. That's right. Right here. Right there. You know, and that's the thing, right there. Any of us. We will keep it anonymous for you. And thank you, Vance, for putting that up there. Because this is little part of my core group right here. We all work together. You know, hey, if someone comes up to me and say they don't want their name or the exact location put out there, which I don't put out the exact location anyhow. Because I don't want everybody and their brother tramping through the area. I'll just give a general location. I won't give the person's name. I usually don't anyhow. Even if they gave me permission, 9 times out of 10 I won't, unless they're insistent. We have done, like I got to go on a Dogman investigation as soon as me and this guy can connect. And it's just, I'm out up the road from me here, and I live in town. So, oh, my man, Gary Overfield's in. You know, it's just, and I know this person. I know his family very well, and so I was kind of shocked when I heard he had this sighting. Yeah, and I went, we definitely going to get together. Yeah, we're definitely getting together, and we're going to really work and figure this out if it was a dog man or not. And I believe it could be, because there is a report out there, the reservoir, and then on down this way to Farrell, there was a dog man report. The river just runs on right along with it. So they could be traveling that. But I got to get that report, get it put together, give it to the couple other people that needs to have them from here. And we go from there. That helps the research. We can see if there's any correlation to any of this on any of these reports. And that's why we keep these reports. And we share them with someone. And they go in their files, they see something, and they go, hey, this happened here, near this area. So, you know, it all works. You know, so definitely. You know, and when I got asked about that, going on that research today, even though they were telling me about it the other day, I said, oh man, I'd love to. And when we were talking today and they asked me if I wanted to go, hell yes. Because this is going to be a good research. And if I know about the area, it's going to be a really good research. Yes, I do. Vance, friends of mine that lives up in Transfer, we became friends through Bigfoot. They're driving down to Florida for a wedding. They're going down the interstate there in Virginia, was 77, and he's told his wife, he says, look at that Bigfoot cutout. because they point them out as they go. And he said, that looks kind of real. She's looking at it, and she goes, it is real. He turned and looked, and it was walking. It changed positions. The arms was in different. The head was turning different. I'm surprised he didn't wreck. But then January 23rd this year, coming out of Greenville, PA, headed into Ohio, she looked over, and to the left, and she saw one sitting in there inside the woods. And that was just crazy, And she went, there's one. And he's looking at her like, what? And then he turned and looked. He was too far up. They turned around, came back, and it was already gone. I had a Bigfoot meeting that Thursday. That was on my birthday on the 23rd. And they were telling me about it at the meeting before the meeting got started. I said, why didn't you call me? That's my birthday. That'd been a birthday present. I would have went up there. I went out on a ghost investigation on my birthday too that evening. Vance, you are not alone on thinking that. Even before I got into Bigfoot and all that, I was constantly looking in the woods, see what I can find. Am I going to see a bear, a deer, or something? How many times I might have seen a Bigfoot and didn't realize it? You just don't know. And so they're out there, and just by chance. Now, I think that's pretty good that Mary got to see that other one, and it was here in Mercer County. And that made it even nicer. Jamie and Jenny King and I met them up there where the sighting was. And Jamie says, I know this property. I know who owned it or possibly still owns it. There's no trespassing signs up, and there's a thing saying there's cameras up too. And it's like, really? So we didn't really go on their property to look till Jamie got permission. I did step a little bit in while they were telling Jamie exactly what happened. And I kind of let Jamie take the lead because he got the right questions to ask them to see. And so I stepped in, and I did find a print in there. There was snow on the ground when they seen it, but it was melted when we got there that weekend. So it was a week later, warmed up enough that the snow melted. And there's some water in the impression in the leaves. So I did see a print about where it was sitting at. So that kind of confirmed that. Oh, yeah. Oh, really? You're going to have to tell me this story Saturday, Gary. Definitely tell me that story. That's true. I don't know. How do you know? You are going fast, and it could have been pareidolia someone saw. I just saw, but you don't know because you're going so fast. When you're on the interstate, you're going fast. I don't care. You're not going 30 miles an hour. And I'm not doubting that someone did see something going that fast. but it's kind of hard to say they really did. Unless the woods are pretty clear open, and I have seen that where you don't have a bunch of underbrush and that. Yes, I can see that. There's a sighting going back way to Greenville that was reported. And the leaves were off the trees, and you can see way in there. And it goes uphill. Late spring, summer, and early fall, you can't see up that hill because of the leaves. But when they're gone, you can see up the hill, and the lady saw it going up through the hill. So I'd buy that one because just down the road was another sighting. And I've said they travel. I start like, I'm going to say a 50-mile radius. It might not even be that much. It might be 20. So they're not depleting the food source all in one area. That's my theory. I can't say for sure, but that's my theory. Some people have seen a certain one on and off throughout different times of the year. How true that is, I don't know. But I'm basing some of that, my speculations. Do you really, Van? I like that. That's awesome. I got a dash cam, and I'm going to run it that way to the right, and because I can, and I can see what I got. West Virginia, you going to be going down there around October 7th? Stop in Morgantown. West Virginia Case Paranormal event. I will be speaking. Yes, I'm getting my jaw warmed up for it. Stretch those muscles out so I can talk. Oh, you're doing Mothman. Ooh. I might be. I don't know yet. When I went and told my wife about that research we're going to go on next month, and she saw how excited I was. Okay, yeah. Oh. You're cooking for Janelle again. Oh, I'd love to be there, Vance. Hang out with you for a while. It's going to be fun. But anyhow, folks, I'm going to get off of here. I need to do a couple of little things. Now I got to get back in the house. You all have a good evening. I'm all excited about things coming up. I'm excited about my podcast tomorrow. The event's coming together. I know I'm way ahead, but it's a lot of work. I'll be getting all the vendor forms out here next week. I'm emailing them all out. I got several of them to get out. Several. I know several of them. I gave everyone one at the end of my event last year, but I guarantee they lost most of them. Yeah, you better punch out from work. Damn, you're working so hard, Vance. My man. But I will catch you all later. The excitement's still going. And I'm getting out the research. Yes, baby. That's what I'm talking about. I'll talk to you all later. You have a great night. I'm actually going to do my outro.
This has been an Agents of the Unexplained original podcast. Like us on Facebook. Subscribe and view on YouTube. And please visit our store link in the bio. Thank you for listening. And remember that paranormal is the new normal.